One of my favorite lines from a movie comes from the movie Interstate 60, which is essentially a philosophical tale about an individual trying to find their way in life. Now, the line comes when it's the individual's birthday and they're sitting at a restaurant, and the waiter, who is known as O.W. Grant, played by Gary Oldman, he comes out and brings the cake, and he tells our protagonist to say his wish out loud, which the protagonist is like, what? No, I couldn't do that. Then the wish won't come true. But Gary Oldman, being basically a genie in this movie, says, that's an old wives' tale. It's sort of a karma thing. When you speak your wish out into the world, it's more likely to come true. Because as we know from The Alchemist, when your dreams are spoken out to the world, your personal legend, then the whole world conspires to make it happen. So I think one of the things we should normalize in society is talking about our dreams, our big dreams, and asking individuals what their big dreams are and what their aspirations are, and maybe asking how we could help them attain those dreams. Maybe inquire into the progress, inquire into the obstacles, the things that are holding them back. And then we might start having conversations about the things that we're willing to sacrifice, the things that we're willing to do in order to make our dreams a reality. Like, are you willing to sacrifice sleeping in an extra hour or two to wake up early and work on that dream? Or are you willing to sacrifice a little bit more time on the television? Or are you willing to eat healthier or exercise or get in uncomfortable situations where you have to give speeches and talk to people and, maybe teach music? There's so many different possibilities depending on what your dream is. But if we're not actively talking about it, if we're not actively talking about what we want to create in the future, then the probability is higher that we're going to be engaging in conversations that are about the past. And if we're constantly talking about the past and the present, then all we're going to create is this cyclical thing where we're always referencing things that have happened. And that's not the best way to create the world of the future that we want to live into. So, be more like O.W. Grant. Put your wishes out into the world. Put your dreams into words so that other people can maybe even help them come true. Because I think a lot of us have this fear imbued in us that our dreams, that we're not worthy of our dreams, that we cannot go out to do them because we have responsibilities and things that need to be done, because we've created this reality that we have to stay true to the comfortability and the familiar world we're currently in. But that's not true. It's just the conditioning that we've added to our world. That's sort of like a defense mechanism, a bubble of familiarity that keeps us satiated, keeps us dormant from going out. And the fear may be that, we will fail, that we won't be able to accomplish the things that we want to do, and we don't want to live into that world because people may criticize us and people may say that's a bad idea, and we don't want that because we don't want to offend anybody. But if you live in a community of individuals actively trying to pursue something greater, then that will become the new status quo. And I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. So, just a recommendation from my Daniel Rambles today. Thanks for tuning in, and toodles. Best of luck manifesting your dreams.